What's up, friends, and welcome back to a new Duskmourn standard video. And today we're having a look at Dimir Eerie Control, which is one of the main archetypes in Duskmourn. But I don't know if I'd call this necessarily too much of a control deck. I would say it's more of a tempo deck, because this whole deck is basically built around having creatures with flash, good counter spells, and good removal, but obviously also that very strong enchantment synergy. That's where like the Eerie stuff comes from, with the Entity Tracker as one of the major like payoff cards for this. 3 mana 2/3 with flash, and whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, you draw a card. So there we have cards like Unable to Scream and Nowhere to Run as our like removal pieces in this deck, alongside some Go for the Throats, and of course a lot of counter magic that will also like do a great job at triggering those like eerie mechanics. But they're also just fantastic removal cards. Unable to Scream, 1 mana, enchant creature, and it loses all abilities and is a toy artifact creature with base power and toughness 0/2 in addition to its other types, which is just solid 1 mana removal. Like nobody is gonna, at least as far as I have played this deck, it's very rare that people will be boarding in like enchantment hate to try and get rid of their Unable to Scream. Nowhere to Run is fantastic in this meta, especially with people playing things like Snakeskin Veil and Sharp Mage's Rescue. It's a 2 mana enchantment with flash. Target creature and opponent controls get -3/-3, and creatures your opponent control can be the target of spells and abilities as though they didn't have hexproof. Ward abilities of those creatures don't trigger, so you don't have to worry about like any of those protection cards anymore, and you could just remove things with Go for the Throat however much you'd like. Now, another great enchantment card in here is Fear of Imposters, 3 mana 3/2 with flash. When it enters, you counter a target spell, its controller manifests Dread. So that's really great at triggering Eerie, but also just fantastic like counter spell on a 3/2 body I will never say no to. The Floodpit Drowner, 2 mana 2/1 with flash as well. Like a lot of cards from the new set with flash in here that we're really taking advantage of. When it enters, you tap a target creature and opponent controls, and you put a stun counter on it. You can pay 2 mana and tap it to put the Drowner and the target creature with a stun counter on it into the owner's libraries. So this can be like a worst case scenario, you know, removal spell, but from my experience, it's just been a fantastic like tempo play anytime I manage to get my hands on the Floodpit Drowner. And even that gives you just such a better matchup against, you know, aggro decks as well, just being able to tap their stuff too. Enduring Curiosity, great way for this deck to, you know, not run out of cards like ever. 4 mana 4/3 with flash. Whenever creature you control deals combat damage to player, you get to draw a card. I'm also still playing the Stoic Sphinx in here because I think the card is just severely underrated. 4 mana 5/3 with flash and flying, and hexproof as long as you haven't cast a spell this turn is awesome in a deck like this where you just want to play on your opponent's turn as much as you can. So that'll basically, you know, have hexproof very, very often and be able to like close the games out for you very quickly. I've also been impressed with the Silent Hallkeeper in this deck. 2 mana 1/1. Enchantment creature horror cannot be blocked, and when it deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. 2 1/1 counters, draw a card, or becomes a copy of another target creature you control. So with this, you could be able to copy an Entity Tracker, you know, a Stoic Sphinx, or an Enduring Curiosity, and that would be fantastic targets for this card to basically turn into. But you can also target your own, like an additional Hallkeeper if you have that in play, to just reset all the abilities, which has been really fun to take advantage of as well. Like overall, this deck is just really, really great against these slower decks because of all the counter magic. Tempo decks tend to thrive against things that are slower, but I feel like all the efficient, cheap removal that we have in here, and even the Floodpit Drowner, also give us a pretty great matchup against all the aggro decks that you might be running into on the ladder, which is why this deck had a 6-1 record when I played with it. Was super impressed by it. So now we're getting to go into some gameplay so you can judge that for yourself. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that being said, gamers, let's get started. This video is brought to you by Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard provides you with premium protection for your trading cards, like their incredible katana sleeves, which are my absolute favorite for sleeving up my Magic decks. Ultimate Guard has everything you need to keep your Magic cards safe, secure, and stylish. If you're interested in getting the best sleeves on the market, make sure to use my link in the description below. It's the thought that counts. No, buying paper cards never seems to work out for you, bestie. Now, I'm the one person on this planet where actually buying booster packs might work out better than singles. Sorry to disappoint the professor, but I'm the exception to the rule, homie. Like, I'm sorry. I have to buy boosties. It's gonna work out better for me. Okay. Yeah. Boosties for me. Yeah, yeah. Sorry to have failed you, Prof. Oh, Fear of Imposters. We'll see if it's gonna be a good card. Anyways, we're in our Dimir era. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, I have you know, the absolute incredible sponsorship of Card Conduit, which does allow me to, you know, sell things super easily without having to worry about a thing or listing my stuff individually. Exclamation point Card Conduit in the chat. Code Ash 10% off. We stand. We stand. Yeah, I guess I'll counter that. Well, I can. Can I get an exclamation point Card Conduit in the chat? Okay, professionalism. Look how I ate that up. Oh, these are so pretty. So pretty. Thanks, guys. Look at you go. Appreciate you all. Nah, but truly, it's very nice to have, like, such a service available. Ooh. Everything but Menace, too, huh? Okay. Right. Well, I'll just remove that then. I'm in my control era, moisturized, in my lane, thriving. I'm obsessed with these lands. Holy shit, this looks so good in game. Sorry, not to get like sidetracked or whatever, but that is so pretty. That's a compliment though. Conduit is trustworthy, so lots of people using it. Nah, it's true, it's true. Like, I definitely thoroughly like research like any sponsorship that I take on. And Card Conduit has been with us for like almost a year or something, which has been really great. So yeah, truly, truly recommend them. Even if I wasn't sponsored by them, to sell your cards too. Alright. You gonna remove that? Yeah, right? It's cool. The cat glimmer with flash. It inspires to buy cards. Yeah, yeah. True. Alright, I'll just play the river. Dude, I feel like Daddy Dollars with these lands. Look at that. Why does Dimir, like, truly, chat? And I say this as a reckless enjoyer. Why does Dimir always just have such a, like, good look to it? Like, why does it... Any Dimir deck is just so aesthetically, like, pleasing to look at. It really is. It's just very, like... I don't know, something about, like, black and blue together? You know, it just hits different. Ocean shit? Yeah, yeah. Something about, yeah, just black and blue, it just hits. It just hits. Very, very much good vibes. Okay. Actually, let's play a different bop here. What do we have? My Nightcall? Nice. Yeah. How I feel about blue and white. I don't know, like, black is just like... look at how... like, it just... the black makes the blue just pop, you know? And, like, magic... you know, blue and magic is such a nice, vibrant color. Holy shit, they got a Valley Flame color. I'm in shambles. Nah, I don't know if I'm in a position to attack here. I don't think I am. Sorius does it for you. I feel like white in Magic has, like, you know, it can be like orangey or it can be like yellowy. Sometimes it's just a true white, but the blue? gonna counter that. I mean, I have a Raktless too. Like, Raktless will always do it for me, but aesthetically, like, I have to give it to Dimir. I love the play patterns of Raktless way, way, way more than I like Dimir, but the color combo. Whenever I'm playing Dimir and my opponent is just kind of doing nothing, I just look at my lands. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. That's what I'm talking about. See if I can get a swing going. That's true. Very nature-coded. Another bestie. Sweet. They're not legendaries. For some reason, I would just imagine these to be legends, but... The Delirium Stompy is your favorite by far. So cool. It was so good. Like, it was actually really good. I can recommend it. If you like the way that gameplay felt, it just reminded me so much of, like, Guilds of Ravnica Gruul, which I just love. Wow! Okay. Yeah, Guilds of Ravnica, like Riot Gruul, it just hit different. It was so good. Let's give that a block. Happily remove the Valley Flamecaller. It makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah. You can hit me, Lizzie. Yeah. I kind of want to be brave enough to work with it all, but... Nice. Entity Tracker, we can draw some cards. I like the way this deck plays a lot, to be honest. Very mindful, very demure. Very Dimir-y. It's a Dimir-y control, yeah. I like this a lot. I'm happy that I build a deck that I can actually, like, have fun with playing. So I'm happy with that. 5/3 flyer, massive. Alright, we need to do some math. Does Restless Reef win us a game? Do we not even need it at all? I don't think we need it at all anyway. We just have 11. Okay. We're playing Dimir Mill with a 6-mana Black Demon. Yeah, that feels like a best of one deck. Honestly. That feels very, yeah. I don't know. Anyways, up against the Lizzies. I don't know if we... I think we just play removal rather than, like, counter spells. You know? I mean, I could still do, like, Fear of Imposters. You know, I'll place it with one Tishana, probably. Don't hate it, don't love it. It's probably okay. Mindful. Yeah, very mindful. Did you see the new domain list with Overlords and Zur? I haven't seen the Zur version. I have seen domain with Overlords floating around though, and I fucking hate it. Domain shouldn't get boosted. It really shouldn't. Okay. Double bestie, double the fun. Yeah, I would imagine Zur isn't worth it. I think Zur is probably way too over the top, and I think the Overlords are probably just like busted on themselves already anyway. Stun counter. You don't like the White Overlord? I think the White Overlord is just so good. I mean, Okay, pass the turn. That's a red flag, Steph. That's a red flag. Oh no. Oh wow, just throwing out Gecko without even attacking. Okay. We're doing a really good job playing things at a instant speed here. So. Oh, these are so pretty, chat. I can't get over it. So stunning. We can't let them attack us. Is it? Tell me why. I'm new to Standard. Been playing Commander for a year. I mean, I was more joking. Yeah, it's fine. You know. I don't wanna come in between a relationship here. My hate for Domain. It's fine, honestly. There's redder flags to have, like the Azorius control. It could be worse. It could be worse. Basically. Yeah, basically. Ryan clocked. Do people play monocolor decks? I'm new also, but I feel like barely see people play monocolor stuff. I would say, like, not really. Monocolor decks are kind of like in a really weird spot. I think the true definition of monocolor in the current standard meta is like mono red with like 4 green cards or 4 black cards. So it comes close, but it's not really there. A true monocolor deck, I think I would say that the truest monocolor deck is probably in best of 3 mono white token control. Agreed, thank you so much for the 14. Because I feel like prowess players are always splashing either, green for the druid or black for the Callous Sellsword. I haven't really seen mono black do too much though. Mono black discard maybe? Yeah, maybe. Okay, I get the draw card of this. Yeah, mono red is just a lot more popular in best of 1, that's for sure. Yo, a new Hall Creeper, let's get it. Alright, well, damn, that worked though, guys. We don't talk about the rooms. Okay. We will not speak of the curse vibes that the rooms brought with them. No, that's true. Like, they made Mythic, like I said. That's cool. In limited, you mean? Yeah, that's probably fine. I would like to set up Silent Hall Creeper. How do I get punished? Caretaker talent or something? I'm gonna try it. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. We're balling. I'm gonna run out of sippies. Bad sign. Good sign. Opponent didn't do anything. Damn, they don't have a turn 1, turn 2, or turn 3 play, huh? Interesting. Let's make this dude a little bit better. Interesting. That puts us in a really good position. Helix. Whoa. Let's counter it. Well, we still can. You know, some people, they just know what time it is. They just know what time it is, like... I'm sorry, gamer. They just knew. They knew what they were in for. Quite like it. Get two opponents conceding really early too. Strange. Don't even play any counters. Sure. Brought an honest creature deck to counter Magic Fight. Rookie mistake. Well, yeah, their problem was keeping an opening hand that started on turn 4 somehow. That's usually not the greatest thing. They definitely kept a very slow hand and were playing the right deck to punish them, so... I do feel bad, though. Aha, there is some strong Bogle's energy going on here. Diva down. At least I imagine. So let's hit him with nowhere to run. Because then if they have Shard Mage Rescue, they're still screwed. Or any protection spells. Bogle players hate nowhere to run. That... Oh my god. Guys. Whoa. Whoa. That just saved me like a year worth of therapy. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. No, I no longer need therapy. I'm good. I'm good. Whoa, shit. I'll be a bit better. Creeping in the halls. Yeah. I mean, also, I'm just bitter, though. Like I said, I have a lot of hatred for Domain, so I'm very bitter against that deck. Definitely not the, Jesus, 2 caverns? Oh, okay. I'm not a neutral source here. Me when I have Cavern of Souls in my Lizard deck. Me when my opponent's got Cavern of Souls in their Domain deck. So, you know. It's what it is. Yeah, I wonder if they're like a Niv Mizzet version of Domain. Draw a card. Yep. Sure, I'm not mad at that. Cavern of Souls. Soon, TM. I might just throw this Fear of Imposters out there. Just get another attacker in here. And grow my Silent Hall Creeper. Like, that's cool. Look at the power. The Silent Soloer. It fits perfectly in an archetype like this, though. Right. Right. Bessie feels that they're in a position to do that. Speaking of Niv, how stupid is it that we still don't have to change the rocks or bring the light and explorer? It's the dumbest fucking thing. It really is. It's very, very stupid. What's the, Please, please give us these cards. I'm begging you. Okay. It's not GG's yet. We'll get close though. They're gonna do a land and then Archangel remove this dude. I removed their dude. Wait, I need to do math actually. So the opponent goes back up to 4 to 6. I hit for 6, right? Yeah. Because I was like, there's also an angle where I can remove my own fear of imposters, and then it would be, you know, I can stun the Archangel. But it's good either way, I believe, so. There we go. I can fuck with that. Maybe we would have sort of dominance by destroying our own creature. Yeah, goodbye beans. We'll see how I deal with the Sunfall, probably with a negate. That was a nice duress. Solid hand. Your hand's looking fire. Happy with that. Alright. Creeping in the hallway with the Silent Hall Creeper. I gotta, yeah. I'm gonna just pump him up, put some more power in here. Yo, 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 what the hell is going on in the chat right now? Yo, minus? With the 10 gifties and 2 extra from Twitch? Holy shit. Let's go. Can we get some spins in the chat for minus? Thank you so much for those gifties at the end of September here. I appreciate you. Get your Chikaritas out, chat. Thank you, minus. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. There we go. We just got a gift sub thanks to minus times in the chat. Join the Discord. Why is there an obstinate bailiff being played right now? What? Okay. The Discord's where the yapping happens? Nah, it's true, it's true. Yappers, anonymous. Draw. Okay, I like that. If I can turn the Silent Hall Creeper into an Enduring Curiosity, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. Yeah, I'm gonna counter that. Thank you so much. Yeah, the chat gets to decide the next card to brew on, thanks to minus. I'm forced to copy Tishana, right? Rained 23 months, thank you so much, appreciate it. I'm forced to copy Tishana now. Do I want that? Well... yeah, it's true, but like there's a Sunfall in my opponent's hand, so I will probably cry. Yeah, I'm not vibing with that for sure. No, I think it's a must, so when it choose one that hasn't been chosen, you have to choose. I don't know, maybe I can submit 0? If the Shanna attacks and dies, that doesn't seem worth it. Like, submit 0 is not possible, but, you know, it's still a 5-4, like, I'm okay with it. Ultimately. I guess the only way to really go around that is, like, No, it has to be a creature you control. The only way to go around it is just have another Hull Creeper and like keep resetting it. Yeah. That would be sick. I don't have it. Yeah, the art. 2 different Tashanas. Oh, clicked the wrong one. Jeez, don't want to be doing that. Yeah, that's definitely Phantom Interference while we still can, so we'll take that. I wish it kept the unblockable, though. But okay. I don't want to give them beans. But beans doesn't destroy me right now. Maybe in the future. Alright, let's put a cat in play. Please live. Hell fucking yes. Cat lives. They're so cooked, chat. We're gonna just outdraw the beans. You don't even have a cavern. Skill issue. Skill issue, bestie. You don't even have a cavern. Oh, they did have one. Oh, shit. They almost got us. They almost got us. Super disciplined gaming. They almost got us. I'll give you a good game back, bestie. That was a good game. That's a good game of Magic. Alright. Alright, gamers. This deck is officially 4-0. We fucking love to see it. They're working. Four zero. Okay. Okay. I think that's a removal in sight if they are doing like enchantment stuff. Okay. It's just back. Yeah, it's like artifacts and enchantment pile, probably. Goodbye, Calyx. You know what's gonna be nice in this matchup? Our nowhere to runs. Let's creep the holes. Calyx is the Overlord. I think it's more like Bogles. That's what I'm guessing. Okay. Enduring Curiosities can absolutely pop off here. Has it been 4 years? You fucking lie. Exclamation point playlist in the chat gets you there. The Hall Creeper's copying Enduring Curiosity would be awesome. Nah, that hasn't been 4 years. Holy shit. That's not good. My tiny Phantom Interference not gonna do it for us right now. I need my removal, dude. Alright, get that counter in while we still can. Get Lost? I feel like Get Lost is more recent. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. Or maybe it just feels that way. Is Brothers War? Oh, that sounds right. I think you do that any day. Hexproof flying, okay. Damn, they're drawing a lot of cards too, though. We have to match their freak with our curiosities. The lifelink on that's so bad. I need to find my nowhere to run. 3 steps, copy curiosity. Yep. Yep. At least my interferences are still doing something. Like, holy shit. Very grateful for that, for sure. Alright, cats, you gotta give me some, gotta give me something here. Four cards. I mean, I'll fucking take it. Removal check, removal check, removal check. Ooh. Alright. No comment on that one. That was something else? The fuck do you mean? Anyways. I love lands. I love them. I'm so grateful for them. Yeah, I went into Shana to Tracker. Stop that real quick. I like the effect around the card though. Like how the opponent's name is Affinity 989 and you're playing an enchantment deck like bestie. It's not adding up, is it? It's not adding up, is it, bestie? Where are the artifacts at? Okay. Yeah, it's great. It's a good little strategy with the Tishana for sure. Alright, step 1. Flip a Drowner, tap Entity Tracker. Gaga dropped a surprise album. Is it good? I I honestly have not really listened to it. I think it's more like a accompanying for the Joker album. I don't really care too much, I think. So I think I'll throw an entity tracker away to try and like draw a card or something, or a enduring curiosity. I'm kind of desperate here, dude. Kind of desperate here. Only lands. See if we can have another bop here. This banger. Be a bad card of the top, please. That wasn't bad, I guess. I'll literally just remove something to try and thin my own deck out. How about you give me some removal, man? I have so much. Almost out of all basics. Alright. It's just such a risky play. But you gotta do what you gotta do. At least that big creature is gone. Wait, what the fuck happened to my Hull Creeper? Homie? Okay. Okay, that... I'm not... Yep, I guess so. That's so funny, actually. He's just chilling. He's just chilling, don't mind him. If I draw 3 lands again, I'm just gonna concede the game. You want auras? I'll give you an aura. Nah, it's not a bug, it's just a really weird interaction, basically. Alright, you know that doesn't save your ass, huh? Nobody reads Nowhere to Run, and I love it. Like, I live for it. Or maybe they just did it because they wanted to draw a card, for what it's worth. Could very well be the case. Yeah, that's probably fine. You understand why it worked that way, but it's still goofy. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. It sure is. Alright, despite the flood, I think we're finally slowly getting through this game. No jinx. What a nightmare. People still don't understand that Charlotte Ghost by Ghost gives ward. Everyone's won a couple of games to that ignorance. Nice. The card advantage is overwhelming right now. Okay. Sweet. We're playing Eerie Control, but I made it more like a tempo deck, a flesh deck. So it's cool. It's really, really cool. Playing incredibly well. We're 4-0 right now. And I'm feeling good about this game also. There you go. Definitely need more of those. feel like 3 Step Set as a counterspell might be a little bit, like, too much for me right now. I like the Shanas. Like, good removal surely is just the play here. 61 special. Yeah, that's fine. Next at cookies. Well, you guys get the vote first. So the sub goal got reached thanks to the gifty bomb from Minus. So you guys can pick the next brew. But cookies is on the schedule. So I had a good nap. I've literally been like just napping throughout the whole day without sleeping. So I think I have enough energy to keep going for quite a while. I do have a meet and greet in the midday somewhere in at Command Fest, so maybe there's people in the chat that are wanting to go out to that, but you know, I thrive when I'm perpetually tired and dehydrated. Is it hard learning how to best of 3? I'm just casual best of 1. I'm tired of all the mono red. You know, just gonna get rid of this, I think. Well, actually, it's better to hit it with Go for Throw because Entity Tracker triggers off Scream. No, the thing is, it's you know, it's a learning curve. Like, you can't imagine it be perfect immediately, but you know, you can watch best of 3 creators such as myself and experiment a little bit. I would do definitely one thing that I absolutely recommend if you want to start getting into best of 3 from best of 1 is just look at your deck list for like 15 minutes and just just look at your sideboard as well. I'm assuming you've probably like net decked, which is what I would recommend. And just think about, why is this card in here and what could it be good against? And that's how you just analyze like every card in your sideboard. And maybe even every card in your main. Be like, what matchup is this good in? For instance, you know, a really simple example would be, if I'm playing this deck and I look at my sideboard and I see some like a negate, for instance, I'd be like, okay, negate is a card I want to bring in against, you know, decks with a lot of non-creature cards. Then I look at cut down and be like, well, if my opponent doesn't really have small creatures, I want to take that out. And then you can take out the cut downs, put the negates in. That would be a strategy against something like Domain that doesn't have any small creatures, but does have a lot of, you know, non-creature spells. And that's kind of how you need to like look at every card in your sideboard and just start, you know, thinking to yourself, like, where do I want to bring this in? And if you have any questions at any point, drop them in the chat. I don't know if you're in the Discord. I'm not sure if you're subscribed, but like, there's always people willing to help out. Best of 1 gamers that are trying to make the move to best of 3. Always. Do I have vacuum in here? No, I don't. We're always willing to help out. Literally, like, if any of you guys, Discord is accessible to subscribers, people that are members on YouTube, all that stuff. But oh dude, I actually didn't think that this thing was that big. Oh shit. Yeah, like literally just drop any questions and we'll happily help out. It's my my duty on this earth to help as many best of 3 players or best of 1 players make the switch to best of 3. All right, Go for the Throat found. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with Go for the Throat. All right, I was going to say, like, if I need a counter, then I can do that, but... New gamers always welcome. Nah, it's true, it's true. Attracts us full on my Enduring Curiosity. So if I, in response, play Entity Tracker, I get a card draw trigger, I believe. Fucking slay. Love to see that interaction, honestly. Dude, this deck is actually so good. We're 5-0. I'm actually like, wow, these brews today have been super good. Damn.